Bonjour, je suis votre professeur, Madame Garcia. Aujourd'hui, je veux parler du chapitre numéro 1, les compétences 1 et 2, et aussi des petits points de grammaire pour cette semaine numéro 3 du semestre. D'accord? So I'm going to speak a little bit of the grammar on chapter 1, and as well as some other points that I would like to introduce in this third week. Alors, j'espère que vous avez déjà lu. Vous savez, on a déjà parlé des verbes, ok? Les pronoms et les adjectifs, on a parlé un peu. So we already talked a little bit of the adjectives and the pronouns and how it's different for feminine and masculine. So, for example, if I say je suis étudiante, I pronounce the T even though, I'm the masculine, je suis étudiant. Je suis étudiant, je suis étudiante. Okay? So you pronounce the T. There's a difference in the adjectives. So we have feminine, you usually add an extra E. Masculine, you just leave it as it is. So this week we have il est, elle est, and c'est. Okay? So when are we going to use them? First, I just want to introduce one point over here. So if it's singular or plural, you will still have the same pronunciation for il or elle. Okay. So if I have il est petit, okay, you don't pronounce the t in the end. Il est petit. It will be pronounced the same way if it's plural, even though the s is there. Okay. So you'll just change the noun is the only thing that is. I'm sorry. The verb is the only thing that is going to be pronounced differently. So, ils sont petits, okay? Il est petit, ils sont petits. So, even il, no S is pronounced there, okay? Alors, on a aussi le masculin ici, on a aussi le féminin. Elle est petite, on prononce la T. Elle est petite, elles sont petites, okay? So, pronunciation is the same. Petite, petite, the same pronunciation for the adjective. So when we have il est or elle est, we use it to describe something. When we have c'est, it's for identification. So elle est elle est belle, she is pretty. C'est une femme, so she's a woman, okay? She's a woman, or it is a woman. You can probably translate it a little bit like that. So c'est une femme. Elle est belle. So, d'accord, maintenant, je vais travailler un peu avec la conjugation qu'on a fait déjà. So, just, trying to refresh a little bit what we did, last week about conjugation. Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est un infinitive? What is an infinitive? An infinitive, it's a non-conjugated verb. Okay, so, être, it's a non-conjugated verb. L'infinitive, the infinitive. Être, which is the verb to be in French, être. Alors, si on a, par exemple, l'infinitif, le verbe travailler, so it's the verb to work. Alors, travailler, it's infinitive, okay? So you can see the verb, there's no conjugation, there's no pronoun, okay? The pronoun is not there. Alors, when we have the present tense, we have je travaille, okay? Je travaille, so I work. Or I am working. So it can be translated into both tenses, so the present or the present progressive. Je travaille, I work, I am working. So be aware that depends on the context, it will mean one of the other. D'accord? Alors, sur Blackboard, on a une liste de verbes non conjugués. Alors, une liste d'infinitifs. So on your Blackboard, we have a list of infinitives. Of verbs of infinitive in French that I want you to, try to get used to for now. I took a couple of them and put them in here because it's a long list, and they're translated, okay, for you in Blackboard as well. Alors, so we call these verbs first conjugation verbs or ER verbs, okay? So as you can see here, there's a pattern. Aimer, chanter, travailler, danser, habiter, parler, okay? So all these verbs, sorry about that reflection, guys. All these verbs end in ER, okay? So that's why we call them ER verbs. These are the first conjugation verbs, ER verbs. Very important. And uh, this most of the French verbs are this type of verbs. Okay. Okay, so this is a little formula for you guys. So you have the verb aimer, so the infinitive. What are we going to do? We're going to take out the er. So we only have aem, okay, from aimer. So we take the er, and then you add the er endings. Okay, so you will take out the er, very strongly point that out. And then you are just going to add the endings, and the endings are right here for you. So for example, if I have j'aime, tu aimes, il aime, nous aimons, vous aimez, ils aiment. Okay, so as you can see, IEM, it's in all of the conjugation, right? The only thing that is changing is the ending. So these ones you can put them in your notebook, put ER verbs or ER endings, and this is the conjugation that you're going to be using. It's the same for all ER verbs, okay? So it's very easy, right? Aimer, so I'm just gonna pronounce it again for you guys, and you can pronounce it with me. J'aime, tu aimes, il aime, elle aime, on aime, nous aimons, vous aimez, ils aiment, elles aiment, okay? D'accord. Maintenant, on a un autre verbe. We have another verb. Le verbe habiter, d'accord? So it's the same pattern, and I didn't add everything again. I just put the verb here, habiter, l'infinitif. Après, on a le verbe ici, qu'on a éliminé ER. Okay, so we eliminate ER, and then we have the stem. So habite. Alors, je vais prononcer pour vous. J'habite, tu habites, il habite, elle habite, on habite, nous habitons, vous habitez, ils habitent, elles habitent. Okay, so it's the same thing, and as you can see, I underlined the ER ending, so E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. Okay, so they're right here for you. So they're very easy. Try to practice them, at your house, or when you're at work, you have a break or something between classes, or you have a break at work. Try practicing that, even if it's in your head. You don't have to write them down, but of course, it will probably help if you have the little list next to you. And then I just wanted to go over the negation. On va faire un peu de la négation, so just so you have this in your mind, you're thinking about it. So, and I took some of the verbs that I gave you examples. So la négation, so how are we going to do the negation? I already explained it to you, but I just wanted to give it to you one more time. So we'll have the ne and the pas, okay? So remember, they are holding or hugging the verb, right? That is conjugated. So, je n'aime pas, I do not like something, up to you. Je n'habite pas, so I do not live. Je ne suis pas, I am not. Okay, so remember they're always around the conjugated verb. So now that you know how to conjugate a couple of the verbs, you can practice doing it at your house, practice doing, a couple of adjectives or sentences in there, and try to do some of the negation. Alors, la vidéo est finie. Merci beaucoup pour le regarder. Thank you for watching the video. Je vais faire une vidéo chaque semaine pour la prononciation, mais aussi pour les points de grammaire. Okay, so I'm going to be uploading one either for focusing more on pronunciation or grammar, but if there's something that you have questions with, that you're not getting, that you want more explanation, let me know. I can do a video for you guys, no problem. Also, if you have any questions and you want to send me an email that you're something that is not clear enough, I'm always there for you. Also, there's a Q&A tab on Blackboard if you continue to have questions. Sometimes there's someone already asked one of your questions, so the answer is there. But do not, don't feel, that I'm not reachable, either on Skype or Facebook. I mean, not either on Skype or by email. And if you have any questions, I'm here for you guys, and I want you to succeed in this class. Alors, merci beaucoup pour regarder. Thank you for watching again. Au revoir. Merci.